Hey, what's going on, everybody? And first and foremost, I want to welcome all my new subscribers. And I want to say hey to the ones that's been riding with me for a minute. Now, y'all know I just did this series for Kenneka, the anniversary for her. And a lot of questions came up. So, in this video right here, we're going to address some shit. Okay? And I found some things that I need y'all to see. So, that's what we about to do in this video. So, y'all know how we do. Ride with me. Now, we all remember this footage right here. Kenneka and them just now getting to the Crown Plaza. They're headed to the party in room 926, okay? And 7 minutes after Kenneka got there, she sent a text to who we think is Shamaya saying, I'm ready to go, okay? She was ready to go. So in my mind, what that told me was there was someone there that on sight, Kenneka wasn't feeling that shit. Soon as she seen him, she was like, I'm ready to go. That's what that felt like to me because they had just got there. Okay? So then the question became, who was there when they got there? So let me show y'all this. Based off of surveillance footage, all the motherfuckers y'all see right here, they were at the party before Kenneka got there. Okay? We had Irene, Killer, Shallow, Ernisha, Sakara, Travante, Neff, Cece, Mike, Lil Ty, and Lil Ty's cousin. They're already there by the time Kenneka came with Shamaya, Bree, and Monifa. Okay? So when Kenneka got up there and within 7 fucking minutes she was talking about she was ready to go, what that tells me is, now looking at this, what that tells me is somebody in this group right here made her uncomfortable. Somebody in this group. Okay? Now, I need to also show y'all this because Travante at one point waited down in the lobby for these 3 girls to come in. And remember, the one girl was Eugenia Walker, the girl that got killed in the car accident. But the only reason why I'm not including them in this picture right here is because I don't know if y'all seen the footage, but when they came in, it seemed like them motherfuckers did a walkthrough. And then we seen them leave back out. So they didn't go up to the party. So it was like, damn, what were they doing? Okay? But they headed back out. So we need to focus on this group right here. And then another thing I need y'all to understand is that the next group was these girls right here. And they got there like 30 minutes after Kenneka. But don't forget, within 7, she was ready to go, which brings us back to this group. Now, anybody who's been following me for a minute has heard me say, especially when we discussed the whole text message that Kenneka sent talking about she was ready to go. I assumed that Kenneka was not with them. I couldn't wrap my mind around the fact, I'm like, if she was with them, why would she have to send a text to Shamaya saying she was ready to go? But then when I started to put this video together and looking at all the people that were there at this party when Kenneka got there, I mean, they may have been together. But for whatever reason, and we know that this group right here, somebody made her uncomfortable. And that's probably why she had to send a text saying that she was ready to go. She could not say that shit out loud. Okay? She couldn't. And not only that, after she sent that text talking about she was ready to go, 10 minutes later, she reached out to her sister. And if y'all ain't seen that video that I did called Kenneka Knew She Was in Trouble, for whatever reason, not only was Kenneka ready to go soon as she got there, she felt the need to reach out to her sister, Lenora. Okay, so let's continue. Based off the witness statements, some of these motherfuckers' stories didn't add up. Like Killer, Mike, Lil Ty. Their arrival times were off. It didn't match up. Then we had Travante, the nigga in the tan shirt, who I don't even think we had a witness statement from him, and I want to know why not. He was there. But we ain't gonna get no statement now because that nigga got killed in November of 2017, 2 months after Kenneka. Don't forget that. Then we had Cece, who I told y'all I thought was the fucking Uber driver. In several statements, they said Cece dropped him off or Cece took him home. So I just wanted to know what role she played in all of this. Okay? Which brings me to this. Irene's live. Now, y'all remember Irene passed the phone to Bree Bree. Look, Bree Bree reading some shit. Okay? Remember Irene like, we got him. Look at him. Like somebody had texted them something. Okay? And then when Irene did this shit right here, and that nigga touched her hair, we couldn't figure out who that was. But I just showed y'all a picture of the motherfuckers that was there at the time. And whoever this was put his hand on her head had some type of black sleeve. Okay? And then look, now Monifa has the phone. And she's reading the same thing. What the hell were they reading? Okay? So with that being said, this live had to have happened before 2:30 in the morning, because at 2:26 we seen Bree Bree walking out with Cece and Mike. And the problem that I had with this, I did a video on Bree Bree ass. I was on Bree Bree ass. The problem I had with this was the fact that in her statement, she didn't tell us she left out with Mike. She told us she left out with Cece. She didn't mention shit about Mike. And I'm like, why not? Bitch, we see y'all. We see y'all. But why didn't you tell us you was with him? Okay? And then apparently, as soon as they left out, they hopped in Cece's car. And then this is what we see. They're headed toward the employee parking area. Like, what the hell was y'all doing? Because Bree Bree had this whole bogus ass story. Like, they went to go pick up some friends and she had to ride because Cece didn't have a GPS, all this, that, and the other. This bitch, the Uber driver. She know how to get around. So, in my opinion, Bree Bree lied to us. So, I'm wondering if there was a reason for her to lie. Was there a reason why she omitted the fact that she left out with Mike? You know. So we gonna move on because we still riding. Now I don't know if y'all are familiar with Beach Beauty 35, and I fucked with Beach Beauty, and I'm glad she back at it, you know. And she put up a video today, and it was kind of like a light bulb went off when I watched this video. So I'm gonna play a part of it. Beach Beauty, I hope you don't mind, but I needed this because I found something to go with the video that you put out. So real quick, let's listen to a clip from Beach Beauty 35's video from earlier today.
You can even see, like, right here, see this white part? It's like the person's either boxers, or it could be a shirt hanging out from the bottom of their hoodie. It could be a white belt. But whatever it is, you can see something there. It looks like they have their pants sagging a little bit. And like that's maybe some boxers or a belt. Okay? But like I said, it could be a shirt, like a white t-shirt peeking out from the bottom of a hoodie.
Now, the still image that she just broke down for y'all came from Kenneka in the hallway in this area right here. Okay, and y'all know me. I don't even believe she walked these fucking hallways, but it is what it is. But it came from this, and we all know that during the course of this quote unquote walk through the hallway, Kenneka was with a motherfucker in all black and somebody in a black hoodie. Okay, and whoever this was with her for an extended period of time. Okay, so when I seen Beach Beauty blow this photo up and break down the photo, a lot of the shit that she pointed out, I mean, it was like a light bulb went off for me anyway. So she went as far as showing us the white shirt that may have come from up under the hoodie or a belt. Then she circled this one right here where it looks like whoever it is, it's their hand. And it looks like they're either light skinned or white. Okay? Then she went as far as showing us the leg. Check out the shoes. The shoes look big. Like, you know how short niggas will have like big feet. You know, you might have a nigga 5'6" wear size 11 and shit. That kind of shit. That's what this looked like to me. Okay, but again, when I saw it, light bulbs went off because, in my opinion, it goes with the footage or with the image that came out from Tiffany Draper, and I ended up doing a video about it in regards to a nigga in a black hoodie, and it was this shit right here. Yeah, we looking at the same shit. We looking at the same person in this still photo right here. Look at what he's wearing, okay? And he appears to be white or light skinned. But when we originally brought out this photo, we was more concerned about what he had in his hand because it looked like, to me, it looked like a belt. That shit right there, it looks like a belt to me. But then notice in this picture, it looks like you see the white that Beach Beauty described, where, like she said, she didn't know if it was boxers or a t-shirt or a belt, but clearly there's something white up under this hoodie, okay? This is the same guy. It is. I truly believe that. It's the same guy. So let's look real close at this picture, because if you notice in the background, and I've circled it right here. If you notice in the background, somebody's standing in a doorway. There's a doorway right there. And it looks like, um, several people, not just one person, several people. Now, this is a clear picture. And to me, clearly, you could see somebody standing in the doorway. And it raised so many questions. And one of the things that I wanted to know was, where the hell is this at? Okay? Because if I'm looking at the background, because I focused on the doorway, okay? And if I'm looking at the background, I'm like, okay, what type of doors are these? So let me show you what I found. When you look at this doorway right here, it looks like these type of doors. Y'all following me? Y'all understand where I'm at with this shit? Because it has those bars on them, okay? Where you push open, you push inward, okay? And I found out that those bars, they're called crash bars, okay? So let's look at the definition of a crash bar real quick. A crash bar, also known as a panic exit device, panic bar, or push bar, is a type of door opening mechanism which allows users to open a door by pushing a bar. While originally conceived as a way to prevent crowd crushing in an emergency, crash bars are now used as the primary door opening mechanism in many commercial buildings. The device consists of a spring-loaded metal bar which is fixed horizontally to a door that swings in the direction of an exit. Depressing the bar unlatches the door, allowing occupants to quickly leave the building. So I'm going to ask y'all again, where the fuck were they? And not only that, when they push through this door, look at the direction that he's going in. He goes to the left. So they come through the door, and then he's going to the left, and he has something in his hand. And like I said, I thought it was a belt. And then I found that video by IHQ, I Have Questions, and I don't know if y'all seen it, but they pointed out some shit around Kenneka's neck in one of her photos, in one of the crime scene photos, and they were pointing out like a belt buckle or some shit. So I'm like, does all this go together? You understand what I'm saying? And then y'all remember from the very beginning with I said the girl with the fingernail, when they caught that footage on the news. It also made me think about this shit right here.
Right there. Y'all don't see him. So y'all don't see them. Niggas. Y'all don't see them niggas jumping out right there. Two of them. Look at their ears right Y'all don't see them people hopping out because somebody shot my life.
Now I know that when this came out, some people didn't see what this girl was talking about. But me, I saw exactly what she was pointing out. Exactly. Okay? And it looked like somebody came out from this doorway. So notice how When that happened, just like when we seen in that picture that I just showed y'all, somebody standing in the doorway and the guy in the black hoodie, the direction that he went in was to the left. Notice that in the footage of Kenneka walking through this hallway, when it looked like somebody came from this doorway, Kenneka was then pushed to the left. Now y'all let me know what y'all think about this shit in the comments. Do all this go together? I mean, it seemed like it does to me, but that's just my opinion. And like for instance, the door that Kenneka is standing in front of right now, that's supposed to be like a conference room. Okay? So I was like, okay, well, how are the conference room doors made? And I ended up finding, I went back over the footage of Miss Teresa and them going in the conference room. And I found a picture of the door. There's no crash bars on those doors. So again, where were they? And to me, that further confirms that what we see right here is not where Kenneka was. That's not where she was. And not only that, when we look at this picture and look at what this dude in the black hoodie got in his hand, to me it looked like a belt. That's what it looked like to me. And then to me it made me feel like it went with this. Her looking like she was putting some shit over her head. And I told y'all I have questions, found evidence of like a belt buckle or some type of buckle around her neck. I think all this shit go together, y'all. Who is this nigga in black? I'm gonna tell y'all who I think it is. This nigga. Yeah, him. Yeah. Because he was part of the group that was there before Kenneka got there. And like I said, somebody there at that time made her feel uncomfortable. Then I believe he was the nigga that touched Irene on her motherfucking head. And then he left out with Bree Bree and Cece. We don't see him come back in though. We didn't see that. And Bree Bree didn't tell us she left with him, like she was hiding some shit. All right? And then look at the side by side comparison. Do y'all think this the same person? Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and let y'all go. I think I'm gonna have to come back with a part 2 to this shit. Because I gotta think about this. Because I feel like it all goes together. So, yeah. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. And I'll meet y'all down there. I'll be back.